Thank you very much, and it's a great pleasure to join my friend President Udiono here this morning. And can I also acknowledge the Prime Minister of Grenada and his co-hosting of this morning's event. I'm joined by a very eminent table who will be speaking to you this morning because we are all united in our determination to see us do better, to preserve and to nurture the world's oceans. This really is an historic opportunity to come together, to bring like-minded countries together, to renew our commitment to the marine environment of our world. Oceans are the foundation of livelihoods, economies and cultures, a rich source of inspiration and life. I represent an island continent, Australia our home. It is a place of a very long coastline, a beautiful coastline, and unfortunately a coastline that has its dangers. And today our nation is being reminded of those dangers due to the loss of a boat at sea causing loss of life. The ocean can be a beautiful place, but sometimes a dangerous place too. The ocean is of profound innate value to Australians who overwhelmingly live alongside the coast, and consequently we've got a large stake in the blue economy. So Australia welcomes the resolve expressed here at Rio+20 to step up efforts for our oceans. Our oceans are certainly threatened in the modern age. Some threats vary in their size and scale in different regions, but include pollution, habitat destruction and overfishing. Then there's the global threat that affects all of us, climate change, including the very significant problem of acidification that causes for oceans. We know that the ocean challenge is not a simple one. Rather, it's requiring a dynamic work of stewardship and ongoing management. These are the challenges of sustainable development that governments have been attempting to manage for at least the last 20 years since the first Earth Summit. Australia is a committed guardian of the oceans for which we are responsible as a nation, and we are a strong advocate for international action to ensure a sustainable future for the oceans of the world. That's why my government recently announced our plan to establish the world's largest and most comprehensive national network of marine reserves, putting more than 3 million square kilometres of Australia's oceans under conservation management, protecting the habitat for more than half of the world's species of dolphin and whale, home to 6 of the 7 known species of marine turtle, and containing thousands of species of fish. The Marine Reserves Network will include marine creatures and habitats ranging from the great reefs and green turtles of the Coral Sea to the depths of the Diamantina fracture zone to the blue whales of the Perth Canyon off Australia's southwest. It ensures these remarkable national treasures will be preserved for future generations and showcased for the peoples of the world and the many visitors that we welcome to our shores each year. We also have a strong tradition of working with neighbours in regional fisheries management organisations, especially in the Pacific, to support the sustainability management of their oceans. Australia is committed to providing practical support for developing countries to achieve their sustainable development objectives. We have doubled our Pacific fisheries assistance over the last 4 years to about $11.7 million this year. We've also provided more than $160 million over the past 4 years to help Pacific Island countries adapt to the impacts of climate change, as well as supporting our Caribbean countries and friends to reduce the marine impacts of climate change too. We understand what a challenge that is for those nations. I'm pleased to announce today that we will increase our support for the Coral Triangle Initiative, which has been led by President Udiono. Over 300 million people in Indonesia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, the Solomon Islands and Timor-Leste rely on healthy marine environments for food, livelihoods and economic prosperity. The Coral Triangle Initiative is helping empower these communities to sustainably manage and utilise these resources. We will provide a further $8 million in direct support over 4 years to augment the $5.4 million we have committed to date. The funding will provide support to Coral Triangle countries to help them effectively manage and utilise marine and coastal resources and ecosystems. And I'm pleased to announce today that over the next 4 years, Australia will provide up to $25 million to support the Pacific Oceanscape Framework being developed by the Pacific Island Forum. This will fund work to improve coastal resource management, including for fisheries and climate change adaptation, supporting Pacific Island nations to ensure maritime boundaries are internationally recognised, as well as increased assistance to help address the threat of illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. Australia is proud to be an advocate for the world's oceans, and we are proud to work with the peoples of the world who live near and depend on the marine environment. The oceans of the world feed billions of us. Their wealth generates hundreds of billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of jobs. They are a treasure we share, a treasure we can only benefit from by working together for a sustainable future. Thank you very much.